Alien HUK.
Hello.
What's
Welcome
up?
to Sunday's edition of the Cryptid Files with myself, David, and additional co-host, Nicole Schiffertoni, all grouched
I
on
wasn't
Max.
supposed to be here. I got ready in 5 minutes, and I know nothing about unicorns.
It's all right. You know what? It's just fascinating. The unicorn realm, it's very biblical, very medieval, not prehistory, but it goes back like 4,500 years. So I just thought, do you know what is something that no one else talks about, or you don't hear many podcasts, you don't see much on TV, other than like Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, all that sci-fi fantasy type stuff. And that's how you really get it on. You don't hear or see anything. Maybe they don't exist, who knows? But it'd still be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, so the reason we're late, I couldn't get my sound to work. I was getting a little bit of sound in my left ear. I thought my headphones are broke. So I tried my other headphones, exactly the same. Then I remembered I'd pulled the PC out to move some wires around the back of it. I thought, did I completely pull it out? And I did.
I never pull out.
So I just pushed the audio cable back in, ignoring David.
That's what I do. Push it back in.
Push it back in.
It's fine, and that's why we're late. Even Nicole was ready before I was, and I've been sat here for nearly an hour.
Yeah, I got a text at like 12:55. Hey, can you hop on? And I'm like, I am still basically in pajamas, no makeup done. Like, give me 10, I'll be here.
That's fine. It's all good. All good.
You look amazing for like 10 minutes. Good God. Great job. You didn't put any makeup on, right?
I did. I had to put my electrical tape on.
I saw that electrical tape on Facebook. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's now on Instagram. It's now on
Instagram. It is all over the place now. It's a whole thing.
Oh, so I am now on X. So I'm using, because I used Grok, I'm using X. But,
I thought you said Hex. I was like, what? Hex?
No, witches. Not today.
X.
No, X.
Elon Musk. X. Grok.
One. So,
I still call it Twitter.
SpaceX.
Yeah, I'm going to start posting stuff on there as well and just keep, because Facebook's a bit, whatever. So,
I think I have an X account, and I think I have 36 followers on there. The lowest.
That's probably more than me.
No.
You have one?
Well, I opened it in November last year and posted 2 things up until yesterday. Now I've posted 3 things. I've reposted stuff, but my own stuff I've posted like 3 things. So it's either under Andy Beaver or Alien UK. I've still got trying to get my head around it, and well, I don't even know how to plug a wire in, so you ain't getting me working X within like 24 hours. Anyway, so we are talking unicorns. Were they real? So they are. I'm going to keep looking there because that's where I've got everything written on the screen.
Go ahead.
So I'm not looking. It's just it's the only part of the screen that I can put anything and see everything going on. So unicorns are way deeper and weirder than modern rainbow version. So there's origins, folklore, religious symbolism, horn trade, art and history, and the closest thing we have to sightings with dates and locations. Which I was quite surprised that people would come forward and talk about them. Unless it was like, could it have been a horse stood in front of a tree and there's like a branch or a fence or something just sticking out? You get a lot of that.
Branch. Yeah.
So, what unicorn originally meant and why it got messy? Who'd have thought? So, in a lot of ancient writing, unicorn wasn't a singular fixed animal. it was a shorthand for a powerful one-horned beast, rhinoceros. Even though the rhino does have like one or two smaller horns, possibly could it have been a rhino that was misidentified. And authors sometimes described real animals through rumour, trade stories, or translation quirks. So miscommunication, basically. Or people elaborating on stories that they've seen, or because you're not going to go like, well, I've got this rhinoceros horn, it's this big, fat, grey, lumpy, saggy skin animal. You're going to go, I got off this magnificent white steed that was just frolicking around the forest and fields and whatever. You're going to give it more play on it, aren't you? You're not going to go with the crappy side.
Well, not even that. If you've never seen a rhinoceros and you don't know what it is, what could you compare it to? You could compare it to like a horse, I guess. It's like a big horse.
Yeah. Who knows? But yeah, it's just,
I agree with that.
There's a lot of misidentification. So first unicorn report was the 5th century before Christ. So we're going
back
like I said,
BC.
We're going back over 4,500 years. So it was an ancient Greek. This is where my Latin doesn't work because I don't know Latin, but anyway, I'll give it a go. So the earliest famous description comes via a one-horned wild ass in India with a multicoloured horn and anti-poison stroke medicinal claims. Modern scholars generally treat this as a second-hand travel law rather than field observation.
Wow. Multicolored horn? Is that what you said?
So like rainbow. Multicolored. Don't know. So I've been painting it. Leonardo had been painting it. I don't know when he was around, but one of these ancient artists, it could have like used it, dipping it in the paint. Who knows?
I think Leonardo came after Christ. That's my guess. I could be wrong.
I don't know. I have no idea. Look, I don't even know what happened last week. I don't know.
That was the first recorded
years ago.
That's
the
first
official recorded unicorn. 5 centuries BCE is what it actually says. So the second one, Bible translation effect, unicorn in older English Bibles. So the Hebrew Bible, animal, reem, was translated as unicorn. In some other traditions, Latin Vulgate and the later KJV, but many modern translations render it as a wild ox, wild bull, or sometimes an ornyx, ORYX, a rhino in other debates. The translation history massively boosted unicorn, which equals real beast belief in Europe.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it's pointing towards like what you were saying, that you're trying to explain what it looks like, and you're getting this magnificent streamlined animal, and really it's just like an ox-like thing with a horn, which would be a rhino.
Yeah.
To me, anyway.
Have you ever seen the bad taxidermy like lions and tigers they had in the UK? Because when people traveled and they brought the skins back, the taxidermists didn't know what the animal looked like to like recreate it.
Yep.
So they're pretty bad.
Yeah. It's like these, you see some tattoos where like these supposed to be these amazing artists, and they are the most horrible drawings you've ever seen. So those two descriptions right away make me think, nah, that don't sound like let's say a rhino, let's say just for argument's sake, there's an albino rhino. Yeah.
Okay. Can you see that? Yeah,
well, you get the white rhinos anyway. Or you used to. I don't know if it's extinct now, but it was.
But a white rhino wasn't actually white.
No, it was more of a creamy.
If I see a gray rhino, I'm like, that's not a horse, dog. I can tell there's a difference there. But if you get a white rhino, that kind of, I can see a horse with that.
So this is the thing, right? if you've never seen a horse and you've never seen a rhino, you wouldn't know what you're looking at because you're going back 4,500 years. I'm guessing horses were more abundant than rhinos. There was in like all places. I know horses were traffic from one place to another because there were some lands that didn't have. I can't think of another word.
Easy, Epstein. Calm down.
That's another show.
Because they was using them for all different things, like for work and sport and racing and just getting about all sorts. So they were being moved around the different lands. I know that because I've read about that.
Hey, Jan. What's up, Jan? What's up, Sober?
Yes, everyone's here. Ross.
Yeah.
Because it's a weekend.
My birth brother, Bigfoot Michigan Rob. Yes. You can tell him what he's...
actual brother? Or we?
No. We just born the same day.
The real one or the Gettysburg knockoff?
No, the real one. Not Rob 2.0. No. So, people might not have known because obviously 4,500 years ago, I don't know what the climate was around the world, but rhinos are in the warmer climates. So would they only be in specific areas? I have no idea. Someone of some knowledge would have to fill me in on that. But I don't think they'd be as popular or as many rhinos as there would be horses.
Right. It reminds me of like some great wars back in the day where this army would come in from the east and battle like Greece or somebody, and they had elephants, right? And the Greeks had never seen elephants, and they just described them as large monsters that had this large arm that can grab and throw people and stomp you and all this. So I can see that. I can see it being mistaken for something.
Yeah. But some that people, I don't just mean one person's never seen. I mean like the whole village, the whole town, the whole community has never seen or heard anything about these different creatures.
Yeah. It wasn't like they had Google. You could just Google what is a rhino. Yeah. If you've never seen one in person, you've never seen one.
And then with the translation barrier as well.
Yeah.
If someone's trying to explain to you the name of it, and you're just like, you know what I mean? You're going to make your own word up for it as well. So maybe a translation of rhino did become unicorn. It's like, I don't know what they're saying, but it's got one arm. It's like the one-horned creature and then became unicorn. I don't know. Weren't there. Anyway. So, Indus Valley unicorn seals. This is 2,500 to 1,900 years BC. So long before medieval Europe, the Indus Valley, INDUS, used a reoccurring one-horned animal motif on seals. So it's not like, it's like a wax seal. So for closing paper, parchment and all that. Commonly called the unicorn in archaeology. It's usually shown in profile, so two horns could be visible. Two horns could be visually collapsed into one. Right. So if you look inside on, obviously, if it had two arms there, it wouldn't like there's one in the middle.
Okay.
Get what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
And scholars debate what animal it represents. So they still don't really know whether it's a two-horned horse. Maybe one-horned horse, who knows? So and then we go into the medieval symbolism and all that. But have you got any questions before we move on to that bit?
I do have a question for the chat. Have anyone out there actually seen a unicorn? Please say so in the chat. I want to hear you. If you've seen one, say so. I want to hear about it. And if you have pictures, definitely say so because I want to see that picture. Break it down. Somebody tell me.
Pictures to show you guys later to see what you think.
And I have a video from not too long ago. Also, I want to show everybody.
If the video that David's on about, I think that's the only one that I've seen. It was on Fact or Fate going back to like early 2000s. Well, no, about 2012, 2013. so not too long ago. That's the only one I've ever seen. There's probably more mermaid stuff out than
unicorn.
Yeah. So, going into the medieval unicorn symbolism, religion, and the virgin capture myth. Anyone heard about that?
No.
Not Epstein. This is something totally different.
You said virgin? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. No, have not.
No.
Talk to me.
So, by late antiquity, medieval Europe, unicorn became a moral symbolic creature more than a zoological one. The unicorn and virgin capture legend. A key medieval moffat, the unicorn can't be taken by force, but will lay its head in the lap of a pure virgin, allowing hunters to capture it. This appears in the Oh, I can't say it.
Physiological?
No, I'm going to copy and paste. Someone tell me what it says phonetically. Please.
Where'd you put it?
Last word.
Physiologist.
Physiologist. Yeah.
Physiologist. That's what it says.
Basically, the three of us cannot speak
Thank you,
Latin
Nicole.
between us. Yeah, what she said. Tradition and spreads through the stories and Christian allegory, often tied to purity, incarnation, symbolism. So, what the unicorn looked like. Medieval sources don't always agree. Unicorns are described as goat-like, ass-like, horse-like, etc., but consistently with a single horn, untamable, ferocious, and fast.
I appreciate how many times the word ass has been used on this show already.
Yes.
I know.
Minutes.
And it's not me being negative to anyone. Makes a change.
Have you heard of that movie, Death of a Unicorn? It's, if I'm not mistaken, Paul Rudd and the girl who plays Wednesday. I forget her name.
Jenna Ortega.
Yes. And from what I understand, it didn't do very well at the box office. Curious as to why, because I keep hearing people who've watched it said it was a really good movie. But
maybe it's
it
one
looked
of those
like
things that wasn't like a commercial success, but it's going to be like a cult favorite.
it could be, because it looks like a comedy. I mean, I have Paul Rudd. It's got to be a comedy, right? And there's a few other guys in there that are pretty funny. So I haven't seen it yet, but I definitely want to see it. But that makes me think. It makes me wonder if a movie that has a unicorn in it today is not hitting. Does that mean unicorns are just not as popular as they used to be?
Well,
I think they've become associated with, fantasy and like rainbows and unicorns. And
thank you, Stephen. Physiologist.
Aye.
Logos.
Thank you. Appreciated.
Logos.
Yeah, still I don't know what it means.
Neither.
I'll have to go back.
It's making me sick, to be quite honest.
It is an ancient Christian text originally written in Greek that describes real and mythical animals, plants, and stones, each with a moral and allegorical meaning for Christian teaching.
Yeah. Jen P&L Bog has put the horn had healing properties. Now I'm going to get to that bit a little later on, but remember that because I'll forget.
All right.
So, alicorn. Or alicorn, A-L-I-corn, unicorn horn. So that's the name of it. I didn't know it had its own name, but now we do. The most profitable myth in Europe. This is where unicorns became economics, fear of poison, and early medicine. So now all tusks, so does unicorn horns. Yeah, I'm going to put this in the chat. So I'm not just sitting here, I'm not doing spelling lessons. I'm just going to copy and paste certain bits. For centuries, tusks were traded across Europe as unicorn horns, prized in royal courts, cabinets of curiosity, and apothecaries, especially as supposed antidotes. So, anti-poison cups and texts record the idea that horn vessels or horn powder could detect or neutralize poison. These beliefs persist well into early modern Europe, and some authors like Ambrose Paré start questioning the horn's miraculous powers. So there we go. It was believed, but they were using horns and tusks from other animals and playing them off as unicorn horns. It's like snake oil, isn't it? Back in the old days.
Any person who cuts anything off of an animal and tries to use it in a medicinal sense can go to hell, as far as I'm concerned. I hope they get the worst herpes there is, because fuck you for doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't do that. That's wrong.
Nope.
Absolutely wrong. Do not harm animals.
No.
Exactly. Good God. What the hell?
It's like children and animals. Those are off limits.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Oh, and me. I'm off limits. Just
You're
put that out
childlike,
there.
so it's fine.
No wonder
you're
aliens
covered.
don't want to come and hang with us, man, because we're not only we killing animals, we're killing each other, which is
We'd
fucking
grab them
stupid.
and dissect them as soon as we could get our hands on them.
And we probably have done that already.
Mhm.
I would guess.
And it's to make money. It's always to make money. Money and
If
power.
we meet the aliens, it's not going to be like, hey, what can you tell us? You know, you're obviously an advanced civilization. Be like, get on this table. I'm going to like dissect you and see what you're made out of. That's
okay.
That's the nature of people.
Dead.
Well, hopefully they'll do CAT scans and MRI scans and X-rays and all that now, because it's more advanced than it's ever been. So who knows? Yeah. Anyway, we ain't going to be there to see what's going on. If, like you said, it hasn't already, which I believe it has, but we're going to save that for another day. Right. So, unicorns in royal power and national identity. Scotland's unicorns and the chains. The unicorn is famously tied to Scottish heraldry and later the UK royal arms alongside the English lion. In Scottish tradition, the unicorn represents power and untamable strength. It's often shown chained to symbolise that only a rightful sovereign could restrain such force. Yeah,
that's right.
Yes, it is. But that takes me then to like the Welsh flag, why it's got a dragon on it.
Because it was a real animal.
Yes, as we spoke on Friday, that the T-Rex, give it wings, equals dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Have we ever captured any kind of fossils that indicate wings on a T-Rex?
No, but if it's not, the thing is, if it's not bone and it's just cartilage, or it's hollow bone, it's not going to survive thousands of years. So there's going to be no evidence of it.
But there are bones that are wings that have survived millions of years.
From other animals.
From other animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying it is.
Yeah.
But I would like to believe that if you give a T-Rex a pair of wings, it becomes a dragon.
Yeah. Well, let's believe that. Is it fact? I'm not. I like to lean towards science. In this case, I would say not a dragon. That's just me. I'm with y'all. If y'all want to say it, that's cool. I'm cool with y'all.
Yeah.
But we have not had any dragons show up in any kind of
that we know of.
Right. Now there's been tons of videos. Have y'all seen these videos online lately that look like they found dragons and they're in there and they're cleaning off the bone? It looks real. It's almost like I mean, today AI is so damn good that it's really difficult to say is this real or not? And if it were real, wouldn't it be big time news? Wouldn't that be all over the place?
No, it wouldn't, because then that rewrites history,
No,
and people
no.
don't want to rewrite history because they're going to have to admit they were wrong about things.
I would love just the truth, man.
But we're never going to get it.
Not us, but it wouldn't also have to rewrite history and say that it'd been lied to. It'll also rewrite history, and all these authorities that claim to have won these battles, who haven't actually won the battles, plus the 300 years that was wiped off the timeline because nothing went on. That's another thing as well. But
you said timeline, and that's a very good point, because if you think about alternate timelines, there could be some that do have dragons that actually exist, and they did exist, and we did find them, and this is not one of those timelines yet. If Nicole says what she is true, then I think we'll never find out for sure.
Nope.
If we did have
can I just say though,
when
I seen that pterodactyl type creature, the first thing I thought was, oh my god, I've just seen a dragon.
I thought you were going to say, oh my god, I'm fucking crazy. That's what I thought you were going to say. I'm nuts. Look at this.
Why?
It's a dinosaur in the sky.
Yeah.
Woo.
The first thing I thought was, because I just stood there. I know I keep going on about it, but I stood there and I watched it fly across till it was out of sight, and it's like, I'm not. How is that even possible? How did you see it? It didn't move. It moved. It just kept going straight, but it didn't.
It's gliding.
It may have moved its wings up and down a touch. I didn't see it enough. It didn't move its head. I probably watched it for about half a minute, and it probably travelled half a mile, 3/4 of a mile till it was out of sight. So that's it.
So if we're getting into timeline corrections, there was the unicorn, the Siberian unicorn.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
and
someone put that right at the very beginning.
Yeah, up until 29,000 years ago. So if you subscribe to the theory that civilization has been around a lot longer than is accepted, people could have lived alongside these unicorns, and then it gets passed down, from generation to generation as a story.
Yeah.
The same with certain, people who think that people lived alongside dinosaurs or dragons.
He had one this morning.
Yeah. Well, there we go, funny. Blazer. How do you know? Because they found the wings with the T-Rex, but they hid them. See, there's a lot of... Don't forget, we've got so much hidden history from archaeological digs to wars to civilizations, just to every little thing that's going on that we don't get told about, because knowledge is power. And if everyone knows everything, they're going to end up like Nicole. Wanting to know everything about the paranormal.
I want to know everything.
Yes. So true.
I don't think we have an island of dinosaurs right now. I don't. And I don't think T-Rex was a dragon, but I think it was more closely related to an ostrich than a big lizard.
If they were to get actual viable DNA from one of these, let's say a T-Rex, just for argument's sake, and it's an independent research company, let's just say it's not government related, they get viable DNA and they attempt to clone it or just create another one, and this motherfucker comes out with wings, now you sold me, man. I would wow, I see it with my own eyes, I believe it, you're right. Until that day happens, they don't have wings until they tell me the truth and show it. I want to see it with my own eyes. That's just me.
There we go. So you remember the kids' song, Puff the Magic Dragon? Had little arms. And like we discussed on Friday, if it had little arms, what's it going to do other than scratch its neck? Or
You know what that song's
Think-
actually about, though, right?
Yeah, drugs.
Puff, puff, give, baby.
Dragon.
Now,
Doesn't
think
matter. It
think
doesn't
about
matter.
that. Do you remember what it looked like, Andy? Puff the Magic, the
Puffin',
wings.
Yeah.
Those
Like
wings will
dragon.
not support that weight, boy. Look at that thing. It's gigantic, and its wings are tiny, just as tiny as its little arms.
Bumblebees shouldn't be able to fly.
They shouldn't.
No,
And why
because
not?
they're too fat and their
Okay,
wings
and
don't
also
support it.
hummingbirds shouldn't be able to fly backwards, but they are the only bird in existence that can,
And why shouldn't they?
because I don't know. Have a look. You
They don't
to
have
look
rear view
online.
mirrors. Is
I
that what
know.
you're gonna say?
They've not
They
got
don't have the little
beep,
blinkers on the
beep,
back.
the-
Beep,
the-
beep, beep.
bird reversing. Yeah,
That's a good
they don't
answer.
have that. There's
Bumblebees,
loads of-
though.
Bumblebees, they're too fat. Like their bodies compared to their wings, they're too dense. They should not be able to fly.
Okay, so like birds, the reason they're able to fly is because they have hollow bones, right? That's
Yeah,
the reason. And so bees are
don't-
just
and they don't constantly fly. They get into thermal drifts and and the
Yeah.
winds and the
like
breezes.
a
and that,
pterodactyl
so-
was doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
I still
So-
think that you may have been viewing an actual pterodactyl that had somehow crossed over dimensions of some kind.
Yeah,
and you got
I
to-
don't think it was hanging about where I used to live because I'd never seen it before.
Oh, yeah,
Didn't
it's
see it
not-
since. And I lived there for about 12 years.
a
So
pterodactyl habitat nearby or anything like that.
no, there's no
We
like
would have seen it by now.
pterodactyl highway or shops.
Blazer, that's mwah, chef's
There you
kiss,
go.
bro. I love that.
So I searched why bumblebees can't fly, and we got some motivation for today.
Ooh.
The law of aerodynamics say that bumblebees shouldn't be able to fly. Fortunately, nobody told this to the bumblebee. Be careful what you accept from other people about your destiny.
Oh, I like that.
There you go.
Very
Yes,
Very
I
nice.
like that. That's good. Anyway, we're talking about unicorns.
Oh yes.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. So, we've done the royal power. Oh, so unicorns in art, the hunt of the unicorn tapestries, 1495 to 1505. So this only lasted 10 years. One of the most iconic unicorn story sets in European art in 7 tapestry series, often called the unicorn tapestries.
Oh.
You might know this, Nicole. The Cloisters, New York City.
Mhm.
I'm guessing it's a museum or tapestry or some.
It's a place.
As in, like a town or a building.
No, like a building.
Ah,
I think
okay.
I think it's like a building or like a museum or some like it's a place.
Yeah. Right. So it just says the closest New York City, dated 1495, 1505, depicting pursuit, capture, death, and a strange in captivity ending that fuels interpretation wars to this day. So it's basically showing that they're pursuing unicorns, they capture them, they kill them, and that's what the story. Yes, that's so true, Stephen. And that's why I'm glad it was about 40, 50 foot away from me at the time. Imagine that, getting covered in it and get DNA tested. What was it? It was a prehistoric
Right.
animal. What are the chances of being shit on by a dinosaur
Good
in like
God.
2012?
Yeah, but if that thing was that big, you would know if you got shit on by that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have a
Just
crater on you somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, someone
Sure.
said to me, "What did you not make a noise to try and get its attention?"
Why? Why do you
Yeah,
want its attention?
Probably the last thing you want
Are
is
you
that thing
mad?
coming
Why
down
would I want to do that?
and say hello
So it
close
could come
up.
at me and yeah, no, yeah.
There's a picture,
that
an
was
old
a
picture,
shit.
which I think is
Sounded
AI,
gay.
but it's a bunch of guys standing together, at least I would say about 12 guys holding one up.
Oh,
Have you ever seen that picture?
Mhm.
yes.
Yeah.
No,
That's been
yes,
around for a
that's from
while.
the
I don't
1900s.
think it's AI.
No, yeah.
That's not AI. That's been
It's
think
tested.
huge.
That's been
fake.
tested. No, it's not fake. That photograph has been tested, and the results come back that everything in that picture is legit. The actual bird itself, or the winged creature, could be a mock design, but
Mm.
everything, no overlay on the photographs. There's nothing like that. It's the photograph is real, but whether the things in the picture is real, you can't identify that because, as your mate says, was you wasn't there. Yeah.
He's not British. He doesn't say, "But was you there?" He says,
But
"Were
was you there?
But
No,
that
were you there?
picture, though,
Were
that
you
thing was
there?
huge. Was it not? It was a huge
Yeah.
freaking
I
thing.
think it was like that was probably about the same wingspan as the one I seen, but it's longer from tail to tip.
All
Yeah,
right,
I think that was 18. That 1880s, 1890s. That photo was taken. I don't know if cameras are around there, so if it wasn't, I don't know the exact date, but I know it's like late 1800s, early 1900s.
I went ahead and
So
put that video up if you whenever you
Yes.
want to.
Well,
play it
I'm going to do sightings and witness reports first, and then I'll play the video. Yeah,
for it, big
because then
dog.
it'll lead straight into it. So, if we're strict about evidence, there are no verified sightings of a horse-like unicorn species. What we do have are unicorn claims that are very likely misidentified real animals, and B, modern unicorn animals that are injured or deformed or human made. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'd buy
historical
that for $1.
Yeah, historical scenic claims likely misidentifications. So this was the 5th century BC, India. What was seen? A one-horned wild ass, medicinal horn. Most likely explanation, travel law, possibly rhinoceros, ongot, plus myth layering. Unicorns
Who's got
in
the ass
court.
tally going?
Eh?
I said, "Who has the ass tally going to see how many times
I
that
don't
word?"
I don't know, but if you turn me upside down with that description, I'd be a unicorn.
Oh dear. So, unicorn horns in court, medieval, early modern, Europe. Alicorns, sold, kept as treasure. Narwhal tusk, marketed as unicorn horns. So, Marco Polo's unicorn equals rhino is widely repeated, but sources you'll find online vary in quality. The stronger consistency citable thread is the broader pattern. Travelers describing unfamiliar one-horned animals. So, see what it says, travelers, so people that are traveling to all these different countries that they've never been to before and seeing creatures that they've never seen. So then that takes you to the modern unicorn cases with hard dates, locations, real animals, and real photos. So Slovenia, Unicorn Day, documented. Species Rode, Selje area, Slovenia. Shot by a hunter, August 2014. Public science write-up, November 2014. An antler deformity, likely caused by injury early in the antler's development, creating a single central antler, unicorn-style look. This one is gold, but it's a clean example of how unicorn sightings can happen in the wild with no hoax required. Yeah. And then I'm going to do the last bit. It's only 3 paragraphs. So human-made unicorns, yes, people literally engineered them. 1930s horn bud fusion experiments. Biologist W. Franklin Dove reportedly demonstrated that by repositioning horn buds on very young goats and cattle, you can grow a single central horn, a unicorn animal. 1980s patent for creating unicorn livestock. A later example, Timothy Zell patented a surgical method for producing a unicorn look in horned animals by relocating the horn buds. So why unicorns persist even with no confirmed species? Rare nature glitches, one-antler deer, horn deformities, translation storytelling, material proof objects. So coming up with these narwhal tusks and alicorn tusks and claiming that they're from a unicorn. Symbolic power, purity, sovereignty, danger contained by chains. And that's it. So there are 2 actual documented unicorn sightings. All the others are the ones that people have animal engineering to create a one-horned animal, regardless of what that animal was.
Terrible.
Yep. So here's David's video that he took this morning.
Yeah. It was just out in a stroll in Scotland.
Right. Yep. So now I've seen this one.
Yeah. Nice capture, I gotta say.
But
Pretty good.
see, it does like one horn, but because of the angle of it, could there be another horn that you can't quite see because the head's bowed?
Yeah, I mean, it could be. I don't see it, but that's
No.
anything is possible.
But then
The
there's
fact that
another
we're seeing
theory.
the one horn itself is kind of mind-boggling.
Yeah, but there's another theory on this, was that someone's gone down there, stuck it on the horse, and then wait for some unsuspected passerby to, oh my god, a unicorn.
Yeah. But
You know what I mean?
I don't really think that's the case, because have you ever put anything on a dog? They've tried to shake it off. They don't like the way it feels. I feel if you were to put something on a horse, especially a horn, glue it on its head, it's not gonna dig that. It's gonna try to scratch it off because it doesn't want anything on it. So this to me looks pretty unique.
There you go. Crazy woman with 2 one-armed goats.
Wow. Dude.
But those are, if you didn't know, that looks like a unicorn.
But they are technically they are unicorns, because the actual definition of unicorn means one-horned creature. There's no definitive. It's a horse, it's a goat, it's an elephant, it's a rhino, it could be a fish. You know what I mean? There's no, it has to be a white horse or what have you. So I'll just put this next one up.
Is the oryx that you were talking about.
Yeah.
But they just move the horn on its head like early days, as the horn starts to grow. You just reposition it.
But that one too, like if you saw that in the wild and you didn't know what it was, you could compare it to a horse.
Yeah.
But then what if you only seen like from the shoulders up? You don't see the back end of it. You see like the neck, the shoulders, the neck, and the head. If it's on its hind legs and it stood up.
Shoulders, knees, and toes.
Exactly. Or if it stood on a rock, if it stood on ground higher than what you are, and it just looks taller. These are all misconceptions.
All I can say is I would hate to be, falling to the earth on a parachute ass first, and that's what I come to. No, I don't want. I don't want to fall there.
No.
What the hell is that?
That is
That's
a
just a
unit
deer.
deer. That's a deer with one horn.
Just a roe deer.
Poor guy, man.
Yep. Does happen.
But look at that golden horn.
He looks like he's a loner.
He don't look impressed, does he?
Yeah,
No.
he's like, I like Star Wars and I like to play cards, for.
No, he's more of a Trekkie than a Star Wars fan.
This one actually looks very
see
unicorn-y.
that. If you seen that, right, and it just runs past through some trees, you would say, I seen a unicorn.
Yes, I can definitely see that.
You would, yeah. Just, I think more because the conception is that it's pure white.
Mhm.
That's what we're led to believe. That's the description.
It's got hair on it that could pass as a mane if you're just fluttering vision on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
It's just a deformed goat.
But they're not. So all these animals that you've just shown us, they are all technically unicorns, but not the unicorns that we are led to believe. Like what I was saying about dinosaurs. Dinosaurs? Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs. There's like these swords that.
Dinosaurs are not what we are led to believe. They're just different. But anyway, here's the pterodactyl that I captured that evening. That's not.
Check that puppy out, man.
Yeah,
It was-
that's
oh,
definitely
it was
not
bigger.
AI.
The one
No.
I seen was bigger than that. The wingspan was one wing was the length of that wingspan. The head was the same. The neck was a little bit longer. The way the arms span out, because it's like bat wings. That is what I thought was a dragon with bat wings.
One dog's looking this way, the other dog's looking that way.
Well, yeah, but he's holding its neck. There's one dog, innit? They've all got guns, and that doesn't look fake. But then I wouldn't know what a fake one looked like. I've only ever seen real ones.
I love that picture. I don't know if it's real or not, but I love that picture.
It's definitely a real picture. I will give them that.
Yes, 100%. The photo has been checked out, and it is a real, genuine. Then people were there. They was holding some at the There's nothing added on. There's no overlay. There's nothing like you could scratch. Could you scratch on photographs back in the day? Something to change the look of it. It's not a double exposure or anything like that. It's a legit photograph, but that could be a man-made item that they're holding. But why? Why would 10 people do that just for a laugh?
Because it's a really cool prop. See, I would go with that because look at its head. If something is deceased, you're going to really have to support the head to keep it up. But he's just kind of holding it like very
It could still be alive. They could have just shot
not
it.
alive.
How do you know?
Oh, there's no way.
Were
Because
you
it would
there?
eat them.
It would already, there'd be some damage if it was alive.
Right, so if they've just shot it down, because the majority of them people are holding guns, right? So they've just shot it down, or they've captured
Where's the
it.
bullet hole, man? Where's the damage? There's no.
That's
I think they just died and they just let's take a picture of this thing.
Look under the eye.
Yeah.
They could have sedated it. They could just use tranquilizers. Bit of ketamine.
What is this? 1860, right? Something like that. We're talking.
Mid to late 1800s. Yeah.
They're not getting ketamine to inject into the pterodactyl that they just shot out of the sky so that it sits nicely for a picture.
How do you know? Prove it.
They gave it a little heroin, just a little heroin, and it's a little messed up right now.
They might give it opium.
Mixed it with a little meth,
But you don't know that that's dead. And the way that what is this? The shape of the body inside the wings, you can actually see the muscle structure and the definition of the shape of the body. It's like, look at the forearms.
Yes. But you know what? I will give it to you. I don't think it's dead because I don't think it was ever alive.
Oh, but I love that.
Nah. Well, like, it could, like Ross has said, you've said, a few other people, it could be a prop. But what prop? Yeah. I never watch any Charlie Chaplin movies or Harold Lloyd or Buster Keaton movies with a pterodactyl in them. Did you?
What about like for a natural history museum?
Yeah, because they're all fake anyway.
We'll have to like line up the dates and see when their pterodactyls were installed.
What is the oldest museum? The oldest natural museum, I wonder.
I don't know. I don't see a lot of museums open and close all the time. It changes. It like
1812.
changes.
1812. So it's funny. I just read this today or yesterday that George Washington, when he died, didn't know anything about dinosaurs because they still hadn't found any. Until after he died. Then they.
Oh, have you heard as well about? I read something about George Washington. They're digging some land up in Scotland, and it's going across to Washington to be buried under the something or other, because that's where George Washington family was from originally.
Really?
So they're keeping,
I did not know that.
Yeah, they're keeping the inheritance going, not inheritance, keeping the inheritance, whatever it is. They're keeping it like
The family
the White House
lineage, perhaps.
Yeah. It was on X, believe it or not.
He was Scottish. Oh, just kidding.
God damn it.
He was American. God damn it.
So pterodactyls. Pterodactyls were discovered in 1784, and they were first identified as a flying reptile in 1801.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they definitely knew what a pterodactyl was.
Very interesting.
Or what would you call that? Prop?
No.
Model? What would you call it? Yeah, what would you call it? Like a
real, still alive.
Oh, okay. Oh, somebody
He's
provided
posing
the
with
first
them.
accurate reconstruction of a pterodactyl in 1809.
That could I like that.
Could be that. That could be
but
that.
these guys don't look like the kind of guys that can do that kind of work. You know what I'm saying?
No.
They don't look like.
No. Plus, they're not. They don't look like the sort of people that you're going to go, "Nah, you're taking the piss now. That's a load of bollocks."
Right.
David knows what bollocks now means.
I just learned
to him the other night. So you're not going to go and say, "Nah." I wouldn't anyway. I wouldn't chance.
Well, there's a couple of dudes that look like business dudes. Am I wrong? The ones on the left, not the one all the way to the left, but next to him, and then the guy next to him look like they're in a business suit, kind of. The guy all the way to the right also. Everyone else looks like I got guns, and I will shoot you if you say it's not real.
But then you got the guy who's not got a gun. He goes, "But I've got a dog."
I got a dog. Let me hold his face forward.
Yeah. Yeah, you hold the dog's face while I hold the pterodactyl's face so it doesn't eat the dog, or vice versa. But we don't know. This is a thing we really don't know. We weren't there. I don't think any of them. I don't think any of them in that photo are still alive to tell the story.
True.
Now I'm gonna find out where this is. I'm gonna look at every
Nicole
pterodactyl in a museum and see if I can find him.
I'm saying that's Pennsylvania. Yeah.
It's Pennsylvania?
I reckon it is.
Why do you think it's Pennsylvania?
That's what they would say. I reckon.
They don't say that in Pennsylvania.
I reckon this is a pterodactyl. You spell that with a P and a T.
All right.
Yes, Big Red. Because of that reason only. I don't really know any other part of America.
He doesn't know any other states.
New York. New York. New Jersey.
Oh
it kind of ends there.
This is going to be a thing now.
Oh, is it going to be a thing like this thing?
Like a unicorns thing?
No, it's so this is more like the one that I seen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the direction it's flying. Right. The
that
tail,
direction?
the neck was longer. Yeah, it was going from right to left. But I seen it more at this angle.
All right. It had a tail like that too?
It wasn't as long as that. It was more like that.
Okay.
But it was that angle. The wings were like the wings on there.
Was it taking a piss?
Fucking hope not, mate.
That's a bad accent. That's almost as bad as Andy's Texas.
I gotta get him back. Gotta get him back.
So, yeah.
What's that?
The head.
Oh, it's the other wing. I thought like there was a neck thing, but it's the other wing.
I did. So that the head was like that. It was more like that.
Were the eyes the same color as its freaking skin?
I didn't see the eyes.
Because look at the eyes in this picture. You can't really see them. They're like
it's
very dark.
It was more like that. It didn't have like glowing eyes. It wasn't some demon pterodactyl.
It's wild, though.
But then see the way the wing is and the hand comes out. Obviously, that's not a real one. That's a model. But the wings were more like that. You could see the structure in the wings as it comes down.
Mm.
Even though it was late at night, you could see the light coming through. It must have been a full moon or something because you could see the transparency on the wings, but the body was solid.
Crystal Palace Park dinosaurs. Actually, in London.
Yeah.
It was unveiled
Crystal
in
Palace.
1854, world's first live-scale reconstructions of dinosaurs and other extinct animals.
Okay.
Still not
And
going to go.
they had a pterosaur.
A pterosaur?
Mm-hmm.
Was it scary? I'm just
I guess. I mean, it probably was in like the 1800s.
terror.
Well, there you go. Yes. So that's the point, Ross. You have to keep very still in photographs in 1800 because it would be the old slate and
A baby with a laser says that the guy holding it doesn't look like he's making much effort to hold it up. And I think
it's dead. I don't think it's alive.
But if you were to let go, wouldn't the head pop down, right? Because of the weight.
Yeah.
So this
Yeah.
guy's
not
holding it in a
much
very
at all.
bizarre way.
Well, he's gripped it, but then he's got the back of it as well.
Yeah.
But
I don't
that's
know.
a heavy head. Like,
Yeah,
How'd you know?
it should be. It should
Well,
be.
it
a
might
head.
not
have to
be.
hold it, like under the jaw and like.
Well,
Because
if
the
it's got
head is bigger than that guy's head. It's got to be more than
Mhm.
not
20
what if it's
pounds.
hollow bones.
Still, even hollow,
got a hollow
bones.
brain.
Wait. Should we message that guy and see what he can bench press, and then we get back to you? Yeah.
I can bring out my spirit box and we can ask.
Who is that guy? Now I want to know his name. Got a nice
Could be
thick
Cletus.
mustache. Looks like my great granddad. What?
There you go.
Maybe they just asked it nicely to hold still.
Yeah. Who knows? Anyway,
Very
I
interesting
believe
photo.
I
Mhm.
believe that photo is of a real creature that was once alive. Whether it's a prop, don't know.
This was in Tombstone. This was Arizona.
I like to believe it's
Wow.
real, but no, there's been sightings of them in Arizona as well. Lots of them, and lots of thunderbirds. Anyway, we're talking about unicorns.
Yes.
We are. But I feel like it's
Yeah.
all related.
Brothers, cousins,
Una.
married.
Is
Who
it a
knows?
cryptid though? A unicorn.
They
Yeah,
thought it was
well-
a thunderbird,
So
the pterodactyl. But
Right.
a unicorn is. So the classifications for a cryptid, if I remember right, which I probably don't, is an animal that has never been had any scientific proof, like DNA check or fur and blood type and all that kind of stuff. So, is it? Is it not?
I think it fits. This is just me thinking off the top of my head.
Cryptid is cryptozoology. So,
Yeah. I think it
technically,
fits in the
yes.
mythological realm. That would be my take on it. But
Yeah.
if you look at that video, that thing looked like it could be real. Like I'm not saying it is real. That video was
No.
very convincing.
I think
very-
whatever it was real. Whether the horn was real, don't know. But technically, if that horn was real and was growing out that horse's head, then it is a unicorn. The same way that them goats that the witch woman had, they're unicorns. And the other two that we've seen, even the deer, it's a unicorn because a unicorn doesn't represent one creature directly. It's any living creature with one horn.
Mm-hmm.
You've got the beetles with the little horn as well, like the little scarab
Yeah.
beetles.
Mm-hmm.
Can't think of the name, but yeah, that's classed as a unicorn. So yes, unicorns are real, but I don't think they was real in the sense of what we believe them to be, like this mythical horse-type creature. So,
Agreed.
but that's just my opinion. If you all think different, please do put it in the comments after the show. Let me know what you think. And then, we can have a mass debate. And if it gets too out of hand, we can just arrange a big scrap in the middle of a park, if you want.
One more photo, because now
Go
I'm
on.
down a rabbit hole.
Break it
Now
down.
you've
Let's see it.
created a monster.
Oh,
Whoa.
yes, I've seen this one too. Yes.
Those are Union soldiers, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Damn, son. He's stepping on its face. What the hell?
This was in 1890. It was published by the Tombstone Epitaph in Tombstone, Arizona. Winged monster resembling a huge alligator was found in the desert between Whetstone and Ukacha Mountains last Saturday by two ranchers returning home. The creature was exhausted from a long flight and was discovered to be able to fly, but only short distances at a time. The two men on horseback and armed with Winchester rifles regained sufficient courage to pursue the monster, chased it for several miles, and succeeded in getting near enough to open fire with the rifles and wounding it.
Oh, so they didn't kill it. So
The
that's
creatures
wounded.
turned on the men, but owing to its exhausted condition, they were able to keep out of its way, and after a few well-directed shots, the monster rolled over and remained motionless. They proceeded to
rolled
examine
over?
it. Yep, it rolled over.
Okay.
Got this.
The monster only had 2 feet. The hands were about 8 feet long. Its eyes as large as dinner plates.
Damn, son.
They had difficulty measuring the wings, partially folded under the body, but got one straightened out to get a measurement of 78 feet.
Son
They
of a
cut off
bitch.
a portion of the wing and took it home with them.
Wow.
Yeah,
See?
interesting.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, was it real? I reckon so.
This is the link. I'm going to put it in the chat if anybody actually wants the whole
Yes.
story.
That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool story.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Did they barbecue it afterwards?
I don't think so.
No.
Some pterodactyl steaks, perhaps?
No. Yeah, hot wings. You missed a trick there.
What's up, Todd?
And I was chatting to him earlier. He was telling me it's snowing.
Not snowing
The-
here.
The hell is it snowing? Is it snowing there,
In,
Nicole?
Not snowing here.
No,
well,
it's not snowing here.
he sent me a photo of his backyard. It's like about half a foot deep in snow.
Oh, mine is still like half a foot deep in snow, but
It's not snow. It's been snowing. It's not snowing.
yeah, that's my snow.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. Nothing. Just been raining for over 70 days now. Not continuous.
You got to build an
Yeah.
ark, 40 days and 40 nights.
I was going to say.
Gone past that point. Yeah, so it's not like
Pterodactyls
it's
and
constantly raining. It might rain for a couple of hours in the morning or rain all day, then stop at night, and just a variation of different rainfall. It's fucking annoying. I want to go out with the drone, I want to go out on the kayak, and there's no point doing it because the weather's shit.
I know,
So-
I want to go out kayaking again.
I could do the kayak, but there'd be more water in the kayak than underneath me, so there's no point.
Yep.
Yeah. So as soon as I go out, I'm going to do the kayak and the drone. I'm going to go out and film and or do the drone on follow me or have it in front and then do it that way. So there'll be
Do you guys have to
multiple
take
kayak-
like a course and get a license to do your drones over there?
Yeah.
Same here, right here.
I thought he was going to say about the kayak. You just get
You
in
need
it
to
and
do that
paddle.
too.
I've not got my kayak license for this.
You should get a license to have children. Good God. Some of you guys out there, holy crap, should not have children.
No, it should be.
Need a
banned.
license.
We found a lot of unicorns, actually, Todd.
Yes, we did. And there's
A
some
lot
You
of
know-
lost
still
unicorns.
the stag beetle.
That's technically. I was called a unicorn once when I got divorced and got
Stop.
back into the.
Stop.
I'm being honest. It's not
Stop.
going to be dirty. I'm just
Stop.
telling the truth here. Got back on the dating thing. Got on the apps, and they asked the questions, and they were asking me, "Do you have children?" And I said, "No, I don't." And so like, wow, you're a unicorn, because I was. Apparently, it's rare that a guy who's single at like in his 40s that doesn't have children, they call them a unicorn. So
Well, no, unicorn means something different in the
Yes.
the dating scene, I think. So
Yes,
Does it?
does.
does it?
yeah,
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does, David.
That's what I was told. That's what some girl
That's
told
not-
me.
Do you know? You know what?
that's not what a unicorn means.
What is
David-
it? Oh, I'm afraid to ask.
I'll tell you off
David-
air.
Okay.
No,
David
it
don't
says
know what a
David-
unicorn
But
is.
you know what it says? David don't know. David does know. David's
He
playing.
doesn't know. I don't know.
Dumb. It should say David plays dumb. That's what it should say.
I should change it. That's a
Oh,
good one.
that's a good one.
I
David
like
plays-
it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Well, let Andy explain this one to you because I'd really
Okay.
be interested to hear how he explains it.
Well, I'm gonna do it more in motion, like contemporary dance.
Oh my god.
I'm not.
We cannot pantomime this on.
All I'm gonna
YouTube.
do is this.
We're going to record actually after this.
Mhm.
Andy's
That's
going to be
you,
on my
David.
show.
That's
Yes, sir.
unicorn.
That's a unicorn.
Yeah.
Todd,
Whichever.
get
A
the show
fist?
off the rails. Pineapples, anyone?
No, we're good. We're good. And not upside down either. That's a whole new.
The way it was
show.
explained to me once again is that it's a very unusual for a guy at this age in the dating pool that doesn't have children. So that's very, just like a unicorn is completely unusual.
Unicorns are less unusual than you'd think.
Yeah. So are pterodactyls. They're a lot more than you would
Well,
believe. Menacing
Men without
skies.
children in their force probably also quite unusual.
Yes,
Hmm.
this is true.
What if you just deny your kids? Like pretend they don't exist. Can you be a unicorn then?
That's
Sorry,
Yeah.
kids.
that's terrible. That is outright.
No.
You have kids, Nicole?
Two.
You have 2 kids? I didn't know
I have
that.
2 kids. Yeah,
You
I
look
have an
way too young.
11-year-old and a 17-year-old.
What the F? That's crazy.
Right?
Were you 12 and you had your kids? Holy shit.
A little older, but close enough. I did start young.
Best way, get them out of the way and then have a life.
Yep.
That sounded horrible, but it's true.
So is your
Yeah.
17-year-old rebellious, or is it a she? Or
He is a really,
He.
really good kid.
oh,
My
that's
little
good.
one is devil spawn, but he's a really good kid.
That's great.
Yes, very responsible.
Oh yeah, Todd just pointed out, and this is just a couple of days ago, that Barack Obama, former president of the United States,
Yes.
actually said that there are aliens.
And his first question when he became president was,
yeah.
So where are the aliens?
That would be my first question too.
They also told him that Area 51 is not where they held any of that stuff, and there was nothing below the surface in Area 51. But he
And
also
if
followed up by
said-
saying maybe they didn't tell me the
if
truth.
maybe they lied to the president.
Yeah,
So
I believe that.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah,
They definitely lied to him.
as he said, Independence Day, official denial.
But it was
I want
crazy
people
that he
to
just
say-
was like, aliens, yes, they exist. There was
Yeah.
no like theatrics, and he was just plainly stating
He
a
was
fact.
like, it looked like he'd been smoking a bit of weed and what have you. He was very laid back while he was
was.
doing it.
He's
Yeah.
always laid back. But yeah, that was an interesting.
But no, I won't go there. It was fine. I won't say what I was going to say. It might upset some people.
I always upset people.
Oh, sorry, my monitor's just slipped. There we go. So yeah, we got this from Tino. Jenny Randalls mentions pterodactyl sightings in the Pennines back in the day. So the Pennine Moors are what splits Lancashire and Yorkshire. So
Lots of shores over there.
It splits the east and the west.
Mhm.
It's like the Appalachian Mountains, but like a shit version of them.
Is it north of the wall?
What? No, south, but not in Scotland.
Ah,
Yeah,
Jon Snow.
not different wall.
You know nothing,
Different
Jon
wall.
Snow.
Winter is coming. There you go. Could do that impression. That's about it.
Have y'all seen A Night of the Seven Kingdoms at all?
Never even heard of it.
It's a Game of Thrones show that is smack dab in between the Dance of the Dragons, which is like supposed to be ancient, and Game of Thrones, and it's right in the middle, 80 years between both of those shows, and it's freaking excellent. So I highly suggest going and checking that show out. Very good. Episode 5 comes out today, and I can't wait to see it.
Ah,
Weren't they supposed to
Cool.
be making like a spin-off with Jon Snow Beyond the Wall?
They shut it down, and now there's talk of a direct sequel to Game of Thrones that's back on. So I don't know how they're gonna. I think it's gonna be Arya, her journeys. I'm not sure. We'll see. We shall see.
I was
well, you
too
know,
soft. I like her. Queen of the
you
North.
know, Sophie,
No, I don't know. I think we
the
made that
actress,
That's
perfectly
literally the whole
red
point.
hair. Yeah, what's her name? Sophie Turner.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's from where I now live.
Is that right?
Northampton. Yeah,
Oh.
from Northampton. Aye.
So why don't you call her up and get her on the show?
I don't think she lives around here now.
Probably not.
No, I wouldn't.
She did have that nasty breakup with Joe Jonas.
Oh, they broke up? I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
Yeah,
David knows together.
David don't know.
they don't know nothing.
Bang,
Nothing
bang,
about
bang.
Jon Snow and the Starks.
No. Anyway, real.
Tony
not real.
Stark.
Huh?
I know about Tony Stark. I'm just kidding. I'm going to say that photo is a real photo, but we don't know if it's a prop or if it's an actual pterodactyl or Bob's your
Yes.
uncle. I don't know any of that shit.
Oh no, we've missed this.
What?
What
That
is this?
is a. So what are we talking about today? Unicorns.
Unicorns, and it's got a horn on its head. Yes.
Thank you.
I did
Why
make that
has
connection.
How has no one spotted that? Why has it took me like an hour and 15 to spot? Or not that long, but no one in the chat has said you do realise the pterodactyl's got a horn on its head.
I don't think it's
Yes.
a horn though. Is it a horn that if it goes like that?
Yeah.
Isn't it like one of those? What do you call it? The thing.
It's
with
his
the
reverse
dinosaurs that
beak.
make, like,
Boomerang.
He can eat with both ends.
Oh yeah, because I'm childlike. That's why I didn't know.
it's called a crest. It's a
Thank you,
crest.
Blazer.
Ah.
Yeah, because there's some birds.
Nicole
that
always
have them.
has all the facts. I like that. I like that she pops in with all the, because we're just spouting at the mouth. Like I said, it's another like
It's a reverse
beak.
beak.
Yeah, but these are the best ones because we don't want the scientific facts all the time. 'Cause
I
you
like
get a-
beak. Can you
you-
imagine
you-
having two mouths, like one in the back of your head, and like you're eating pizza at both ends? That'd be awesome.
Oh, so
You wouldn't be able to
You-
choke
new rule. You could choke twice.
twice.
What a
Ooh.
way to go at the same time.
You could clear
That'd be-
one
that'd
and
be
then have
shit, wouldn't
another
it?
one from the other end. Oh,
So
This
nasty.
is really going off the rails.
And if you go
Just-
sexual, can you? Never mind. I'll stop right
no,
there.
no.
Wind it back.
We're gonna talk pizza.
Look at
No.
Andy's face every time.
Thanks. Oh no, it's just like
He's turning red.
is that why do you
He's
red?
got
I've got
tomato
red lights
cheeks.
everywhere. Anyway, so paranormal pizza.
Hey,
The next one, I'm not having
got-
pizza.
no,
Okay.
yeah,
I'm
because I'm
going
gaining
to-
weight because of paranormal pizza. Yo,
Yeah, I'm going kebab. Chicken
Paranormal
shish
Pizza,
kebab.
sponsored by Ozempic.
Manjaro,
that's
actually.
good. We do need to be
Um,
sponsored.
So this is why I'm thinking we should call it paranormal takeaway.
No, keep it pizza.
Paranormal pizza, but you can have any takeout food you want. You have.
I got it. Paranormal punks, and we all show up with like, what are those hairstyles? Mohawks.
Yeah.
I guess that's a no.
No. Just ignore any comments like that from now on. Yeah.
Mohawks, y'all, come on.
We will call it David don't exist.
David don't exist. Damn, son.
We're all getting fired.
That's cold-blooded.
Right. So between this one and this one,
they both have crests, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they look identical. So this one has got the full backup story as to what happened.
Yes, but those are soldiers, bro.
Yeah, the more credible the people, but
they
also have guns.
Go back to the other one. What the hell is that shit in the background? That's the weirdest looking background mountain I've ever seen. What is that shit?
Oh no, that's these trees, but the photographs felt coming apart. So the white bit you see is where the photo's faded.
Okay. Or maybe there are trees in the front and a mountainous range in the back or some shit. Am I crazy?
Yeah, like you can see like the trees, the tree line, and then the background.
But you can also see where the picture's faded.
Yeah.
Like torn.
What is that white thing above that one soldier? It looks like a UFO.
Yeah, that's the same. It's like the white bit.
All right, Stephen Collins, a cranial crest.
A cranial crest.
Yes. Anyway, right, we're ending this show because it's getting ridiculous, and I've got shit to do.
All right.
So, thank you for coming on and digging me out of the poop that I thought was going to be in, but we managed to sort it.
Yeah, it was good.
We got there. We did it. Thank you.
Yeah.
The next week, I'm not sure if it's going to be one next week because I'm not here Friday. I don't get back till late Saturday, so I've got quite a lot of normal life to do. So, if not next Sunday, it'd definitely be the week after. But I am. Oh, if either any of you can join me, I am on tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, and most likely Thursday as well now.
Okay.
So
he's like 7 days a week.
Yeah.
If I got a sponsor, I would do 10 days a week. Honestly, I'd just come out and just do this all day,
it would just
every day.
A continuous live stream.
Oh my
just
god!
Be one dipping into the next.
We should do a 24-hour live stream.
We've done it.
We have. Twice.
What?
We've done it twice.
You're kidding.
And a 10-hour.
No.
Oh,
how did y'all switch off, or is it like Andy the whole time?
No.
I dropped out for half an hour. I needed to get a shower, use a bathroom, get changed, have something to eat. I think it took about 45 minutes. You just need that. Right, need to get done because I'm sat in these clothes that I've been in for the last.
I was kidding.
18 hours.
No,
we've done it.
Yikes. I like sleep. Yeah. Sleep good. Daddy likes sleep.
My heart felt like it was going to explode because I drank about 9 energy drinks.
Jeez, be careful. Those are dangerous.
I couldn't sleep. I went to lay down and I'm like, I can't sleep. My heart is like going crazy.
Crap. Impressive, Joan and gentle lady. Impressive. I
just
would
buy
never.
a jar of Valium. You'll be fine.
Right. We had a different guest every hour. So between the UK
and
the US and like Australia, whatever, it worked out for everybody's time zone. It was good.
Holy shit.
So the first one, I got all the guests, sorted all the guests out, everything. Second one, me and Nicole got about 5 or 7 of the guests. Their nickname, Nicola. I said to her, right, don't tell me who the next load of guests are. You get all the guests on. We have no idea who they are. Some of them I knew when they came on. Some of them I'd never met before, didn't know anything about them.
But we didn't know, they were coming on. They just popped in. It was a surprise.
They show up at the bottom, we bring them on. It's like, oh my God. There's so many great people that come on. Good friends, and then people we didn't know that have become good friends. And yeah.
How did you do it, Nicole?
I
Did you
just
send
sat
the
there.
kids to grandma or
For the
something?
love of the show.
Yes, this is the things I do.
That
The
is wow.
shenanigans.
I'm actually very impressed with that. That's very impressive.
Before I had my little studio set up over here, I did the 10-hour live stream from my closet.
Oh yeah, we did 10-hour one as well. Forgot about
Yeah,
that.
the 10-hour I did sitting in my closet because I didn't have like a space to do this.
We had 5 guests. We had an hour guest on for an hour ish. Then we'd talk a bit. Then we'd have another guest on. Then we'd talk a bit, and yeah, it was good. That was good. That was
Were there any
more
lows?
work.
Did you guys be like quietly for like 5 minutes,
No,
No,
just staring
I
into
think
space?
we got more ridiculous.
the
Yeah,
10
okay.
hour
The more
was
tired
more
we got.
difficult. The 10 hour was more difficult than both 24s put together.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I think I
Impressive.
started hallucinating at one point. I was seeing shadow people, colours were floating in front of me. There's all sorts of shit going on. I'm like, don't need to take anything, just stay awake for 20. But it wasn't, I'd stayed awake for 24 hours.
You were way longer.
So I used to work early. I was awake at 5:30 that morning. I was in work for 6 a.m. I then did a full day's shift. I got home at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Then between 3 and 8:30, I was making sure everything was bang set up, all the guests were lined up, everyone was where they should be, everyone knew what was going on. And then do a 24-hour show, as well as continuously doing that throughout the 24 hours.
Jesus Christ.
I was awake for 41.7 hours in total.
That's crazy, man.
It was
I'm
fun.
Hey,
We should do it again.
Thank you, Blaze, for putting that out. Todd, if you're not following my YouTube, please follow. I have a show out right now. It's with Abby Dent, and we have a great conversation. It's our Valentine episode, so definitely go check that out.
There you go.
Wow.
So Tino is asking, am I going to be doing any investigations soon? So yes, the next Friday, Saturday, myself, Abby, Tommy, and a load of others are going down to Somerset, Bridgewater. And we're going to be going, as long as it doesn't fucking rain, we're going to be going to Dead Woman's Ditch, and we're going to be doing some filming. If the signal is good enough, we are going to do a live stream from there. We're talking, it's going to be about 12 midnight, 1 a.m. ish, but I'll keep you guys updated if you want to jump in and sit in the studio while we go out and get demonized.
Yeah, remember what happened last time we tried that?
Oh, but look what happened though. Look at the results we got. It's so cool. So cool. I'll just give you a quick glimpse as to what we found. So that's just a tree, yeah? Silver birch. Yeah?
Nice tree.
See a little bit of a face in it. Right. Wait until the next photo, mate.
What?
Exactly that. And then so that's a footpath, towpath. Yeah.
Yes.
See how it's blacker than black, even though it wasn't, you can still see the light down. Oh, if you look over the fence, you can see the light from the street lighting, but down the footpath, you can't. And then look at the front.
Do you have to zoom in on your cat?
Yeah. So look at the front where it looks like there's a little bit of a mud puddle.
The hell is that?
You tell me. It looks like a cat, and it also looks like a skull. So, yeah. Yeah, so that was the last time it all went here, there, and everywhere. It weren't even pear shapes. It's like 100 pear shapes that fell apart and turned into some weird, glitchy matrix thing. But it was amazing. There was 8 of us, and it was just constant. The feelings we were getting, what we were seeing, just everything that was going on was mad. And it was the same day, the day that I acquired this guy.
Did you acquire it from that place, or is that UPS.
Wait, why does he look different?
I cleaned him.
Yeah, give him a bath.
Oh, you got something on the top of him. I thought it had like a little
Oh,
handle.
yeah. No, it's a bat.
Okay. I thought it had like a little handle on the jar. I was like, that's not the same jar. It's a
Oh,
little tushy.
oh,
You see the spine and everything.
mm.
The ribs, the lot, the ass.
Little asshole there. That was nice.
So
It has a horn.
yeah.
That's what Blaze said. It has a horn.
Possibly, I don't know. Like ears. Oh yeah, it's got like a crest on its head. Yeah,
Cranial
so
crest.
that was the day. Them photographs are from the day that I got that. I got that off Baby with a Laser.
But that also inspired the whole rebrand of the channel, the Alien Nate.
Yeah, that's the tattoo, the logo, everything. I found the original logo. There was 4. Did it on CapCut, not CapCut, Copilot, Microsoft. And it. So I'm just going to put this back up for Tino. Give me 1 second. Yeah. So Tino, if you get in touch with Simon Riley, he took that photo. If you zoom in, that little light in the middle looks like some sort of alien type creature. It's very weird.
So weird.
Very, very strange. I can send you a copy of that if you want, Tino. I've got your number. Yeah, I've got your number. Let me double check. Oh, where is it? Yeah. Yeah, we can sort it out. I can send it across to you.
I
yeah,
believe we
so-
were trying to wrap the show at one point, weren't we?
About 20 minutes ago, yes.
Yeah, but then people ask questions and it gets fascinating because this is why we like doing the lives, because I like the interaction.
Yeah.
I do it also. I enjoy the pre-records because we can ignore you.
I hope everyone had a
Oh.
nice Valentine's Day yesterday.
Oh, yeah, I went for a meal. Yes.
Was it busy? It must have been crazy out there.
No, well, Becky booked to go, and when we got there, it was half empty.
There's like 2 million people in this city. I'm like, nah, we don't do that. We did it once, and it was just before COVID hit. Just before, went to this restaurant. It's a very popular. They're putting in new, like all these extra tables, and you were literally right next to your right. There was someone right there, close. And I was like, I'm never doing this again. This is too crazy.
No, that does not sound like fun.
Yeah.
It was not.
Too people-y.
No, well, we just went to we went to a pub rather than a restaurant.
There you go.
Because the food's better, and they don't put the prices up. A lot of places put prices up for Valentine's and Christmas and Easter and all that kind of stuff. So, and the food's just
Yeah, a lot
as
of
good.
people do like the prefixed
So-
menus and stuff.
Yeah, and the thing is, the pub, it's one that we go to quite regular, so we know the menu and we know what we like, and we know the staff there as well. So it changes it, I think.
What did you guys get for your significant other?
We don't really do it because we do it all year round. I'm not showing off, but we do.
You do it all year round? God damn.
Yeah,
that's
we
expensive.
just if we see someone we think they'll like it, we just buy it.
How about you, Nicole? What did you do?
A whole lot of nothing.
You did nothing? Okay.
The whole Valentine's Day thing is kind of overrated.
Yes,
it's a
absolutely
big
agree.
fun.
Absolutely
It's
agree.
a Hallmark holiday.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
did
just
get
got
Andy something though.
I got her a bag of Haribo. You know the little chalky love hearts,
Yes.
the little candies. You got a little round packet of candies, and each love heart has a different, like, smile. I love you. You're mine. All that kind of stuff on it.
Yeah.
Conversation arts, yeah.
Haribo do a Jello bag of them now. So
I got Angie this heart-shaped like wooden thing with my picture on it. With our picture on it, and it says
they did as well.
you and me.
No,
It's hanging. She hung it in our bedroom now. It's hanging there. It's kind of nice.
I am the unicorn. what it says.
And then
you know what?
she got
You know
me-
what picture I'm gonna do next, don't you?
She got me this and a little alien, like
Aw.
that was put together. That says that you're the only thing I found on Earth that is worth it, or something like that. Something
Wow,
lovey-dovey, very very
Very
cute.
sweet.
beautiful, very nice. Right, we are gonna end it now on that soppiness.
Yes, it warmed half my heart.
And you'll warm the other half off air.
The other half is dead.
So we've got Unicorn Purple has just joined the chat as we're
What?
gonna end.
Where have you been?
Hildegard Dibingen revealed medical uses of unicorn horn in her medical book in 1600s.
There we go.
Yes, have a great week,
Wow.
everyone.
Yes, so we are going to go. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you for listening to all this nonsense towards the end. I'm not going to say thank you anymore. You're just going to be getting used to it because it happens every single time now. I will be back tomorrow with Abby and a good friend of mine, Earl, who's going to talk about his encounters. And I've done something. So the stories that he's talking about of him growing up with all the paranormal stuff is in this book, which I bought today. I bought yesterday. On
That's the
Amazon.
dude you're gonna have on tomorrow?
No.
Okay.
So the story of what happened to him growing up is in this book.
Oh, got it.
So then I've got some reference to talk about while I've got reference to look up while he's talking about what he's talking about.
Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah.
What is
That's
drinking chocolate?
Hot chocolate.
milk.
Hot chocolate. You have hot chocolate?
We have
Yeah.
hot chocolate.
Yeah, that's drinking chocolate.
Why don't you just call it hot chocolate? Is it cold chocolate for y'all?
Yeah.
Is chocolate milk drinking chocolate?
Oh, chocolate. No,
Think
that's
so.
milkshake. No, milkshake. Chocolate
Milkshake.
milkshake. You
Chocolate
mad?
milk's a milkshake?
It's like vanilla milkshake, strawberry
Then-
milkshake, chocolate milkshake.
Yeah, we have like
We
it's
have-
not a shake,
no,
it's a
milk
liquid.
shake.
It's like milk,
Yeah.
except it's chocolate milk.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
more like a bit yogurty. Some of them. Like
Y'all
yop.
get
You get yop.
Yogurt.
Okay.
Yop. Anyway, yeah.
Anyway.
I don't know. I'm going. I've had enough.
Okay.
All right. Thank you,
Goodbye,
everyone.
everybody.
Please join us tomorrow with the UFO files, myself and Abby, at the later time of 7:30 every Monday at 7:30, and that is it. I'm gonna go and do a recording with David. I hope he doesn't get his unicorn out, but who
Oh
knows?
man. You never know.
You never know. Right.
You
Take
never
care,
know.
everyone. Thanks again. Tino, remind me to send you them photos as soon as I get it. I'm going to have to get off the PC, so I'll do it once I've done this next one. I'll get them sent across to you and let me know what you think. I'll send them all. There's more than they're just the main ones. So let's go. Right.
See you in a couple
Thank
of weeks,
you.
Nicole.
Enjoy.
Bye.
See you all soon. Ta-ra.
Alien 8UK.